Go Super Renault. Hello there everybody and welcome to OpenFed Gaming. You're listening to the OpenFed. We are in a semi-pro GT category and we're driving a Renault RS01. We're driving it in a GT Class 3 event at the Strada Alpina in Italy called the Circuito del Club Track. Now my apologies if I pronounced that incorrectly, which I most likely did. We're doing 3 laps. We're driving during the day in the rain, in a stormy rainy day, and we start at 22 of 22. Now these laps are a decent length, so they're going to take a little bit of time to do, and in the meantime we can just kind of keep with the pack and try and move up when we can while we survey the track, see how it's going to drive, and see if the cars are going to be chaotic. Now we are driving in Grid Legends and they do like to bump and rub you once in a while like that, so don't be too upset with that. Nothing's going to happen. If you get too aggressive though, they will try and run you off the track, so a little bumping and rubbing is okay, and you just ignore that and you go about your business. Now as we're going around the track with the rain and the track being as wet as it is, it does make it a little slicker, and you can spin out a little easier. You got to watch out for that, and of course the competition can spin out too, just like that. And sometimes when they spin out or they hit another car and lose control, they take out 2 or 3 cars behind them, so you got to watch out for that too, all the while trying to move up in position. Now we've moved up 7-8 cars now. We're now in 14th, so we're doing okay. We're coming by the grandstand and we got a nice straight stretch there, which is always kind of nice because it makes it easier to just open it up, put your pedal to the metal, and just see how many cars you can pass. Now we passed quite a few, but there's still 8 in front of us, and as you know, going back and forth on this track, which nicely enough, it's nice and wide, which is awesome because I love it when the track is wide. It gives you a little bit more room and more options in which way you want to go when you want to pass. Now on this particular track and in this kind of race, it's kind of tough to get them around the outside, but it can be done like that. Okay, but you got to have a car with a lot of power, and this one just so happens to have that. He runs really nice on the track. It's a one of those cars that you really like to drive because it handles so well. It's a nice looking car and it has great handling. So while that's all going on, we're picking them off one by one, and we've now moved up into 4th place, and we only got 3 cars left in front of us. And as you know, I like to be able to see my competition in front of me, because if you don't see the cars in front of you, you don't know how far ahead they are, and you don't know how hard you got to push it. So now you can see your competition right here, 3 cars, and you got we're almost down to the 3rd lap. Oh, he took himself out. Now you see that guy that took himself out, he will not be able to recoup in time to win this race. So when you're in this stage of the game, 1 lap left to go, you cannot make any mistakes. You have to drive a clean race. So here these guys are going a little bit too slow, so we're going to go by them. I would have preferred that they stayed in front of me, because then you have pace cars, and there's a few opportunities more to later on in this lap still that we could have passed them. Now it's a little hard to see where the track bends, and I don't always have time to look down at the mini map to see that, but we'll do the best we can. You got to try and drive a clean race now, because like I said, if you spin out now, then you're lost. Now we got a 1.7, 1.8, 2-second buffer zone on the car behind us. 3 now. We're all right. So if we backed off a little bit and just made sure we drove a nice clean race, we're going to be okay. We're going to stay ahead of them, and we're going to win this race. I really like this. I don't normally particularly like driving in the rain, but the graphics are great, and raindrops on the screen are just an added little bonus. I enjoyed this race, and I hope you did too. Hope to see you back at Overfed Gaming real soon again. You've been racing shotgun with the Overfed.